Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Angel with Angel's Oasis. I am here back with another video. If you are new here, I am a Advent nail tech. I'm a licensed advanced medical nail tech. I am here spreading the word on all things nails, all things beauty, all things lifestyle. If you like those things, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below if you like these videos. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Today, I am going over 6 things that you should know before becoming a nail tech. Tips and tricks and things I wish somebody would have told me before I jumped all in becoming a nail tech. Not putting my toes in, literally jumping full force. So without further ado, let's get into the video. If y'all seeing me look off to the side, that's just because I have my iPad here with some notes that I have written down for you all. The first speaking point that I really want to touch upon is this is more than just nails. If you are truly interested in opening a business, you need to have that mind state. You need to know going into this that this is a business and that it requires a different thought process than just doing nails. If you promote your page as just nails, you're just posting nails, you're just building your portfolio. On your nail page, if you are trying to build successful clientele that are reoccurring and rebooking, you have to post more than just nails. You have to post your face. You have to be the boss. You have to run, your store if you are going to have a store, like a shop, a spa. You have to do the books. You have to be your own marketing team, your accountant. All these things you have to think about these things before you really invest yourself fully. Because if you're not there from day one and you don't have that mindset from day one, it's not going to have the growth that you want it to have. And really, with this being said, make sure you're posting consistent content. Make sure you're tracking your expenses as a nail tech, what works and what doesn't work. Order your supplies from the same place so that you can not only build up credit, but you can also, shop from one supplier. Second, this is a good one. Education and sanitation is your foundation. I cannot say that loud enough. Education and sanitation are your foundation. If you are not sanitizing your equipment properly, you are not going to make it in this field, because there are so many different things that come into contact with feet and feet tools or nails and nail tools, and they just don't get cleaned in the regular salon, and it's appalling to see. Normal, salon products that are being used client to client, that's appalling to see. And as a nail tech, I really hope you are going to be one of those people that decides that we need to change how this is played out. Sanitation is just not taken seriously in the nail community as it should be. And that's why there's so many infections. That's why there's staph infection in pedicure salons. Like, if there's proper sanitation, this would never happen. And as far as education goes, don't just rush and think that you can jump into this. Oh, I know about nails from YouTube University. I can go ahead and I can do everybody's nails. Oh, okay. I've practiced a few times. No. Getting your education from a licensed, accredited school is so important. It is so important to knowing your craft and understanding the reasons why things do what they do. If you don't go to school and you don't get that education and you don't understand why you have to sanitize equipment, why polymers and monomers work together, why different things do what they do, then you're not fully getting the full understanding of your craft. And that is just going to lead you down a rabbit hole of destruction. Learn your prep, learn your product chemistry, and take your safety courses seriously, because it's serious. You're working with people's hands and feet, and one wrong move, one slip up, one, missanitation step, and you can cause staph infection, and that's liability that you don't want. I promise you don't want it. You cannot build luxury on a weak foundation. I repeat, you cannot build luxury on a weak foundation. So just keep that in mind when you are starting your business, and you will be perfectly fine, I promise. The third one is pricing and confidence go hand in hand. Don't let fear make you undercharge your value. You are worth exactly what you think you are worth. Now, when I first started my business, I did not have my license. I did not know what I was doing. I was just winging it. And at that time, I wasn't charging my first few clients. If I did charge them, it was $40, $50. It wasn't that much. Now, as I got more experience, even though I was not licensed still at this time, I still had more experience, I was able to charge a little bit more for my sets, such as $60, $80. When I was charging my worth at this time, it helped me charge for my time, my equipment. But when I went into school and I got my education and I got my license, I realized that people are paying you for everything, not just the product that they're getting from you. You're charging for your time, your education, and your experience. Account for wear and tear of my tires, gas, administrative costs. Think about it in the span of a business and you will profit widely. Just make sure you're not undercharging yourself. Alrighty, for the fourth tip, I am going to say client retention is better than new clients. The real money comes from regular people who book constantly, that 3 to 4 week cycle where they are spending money with you every single week. That is much better than one person coming in every month. Okay, I'm coming in to get my nails done. They come in and then they don't come back. When you have that constant loyalty, you can start to build that relationship. You can start to build perks. You can build loyalty cards. Consistency and connection make people fall in love with you, not just your work. So as long as you are consistently showing people that you are invested in your work, that you're trying to give them the best of the best service, that you're constantly improving your skill and you're constantly there for them, I promise you they'll continue to book. Number 5, and this one is my personal favorite. Product knowledge is everything. You have to know your products if you are putting them on somebody else's body. Say it with me now. If you are putting products on somebody's body, you have to know them. Come on now. You have to know the chemical compounds behind what you're putting on somebody's body so that you can understand the hardening process of them. So if it's acrylic, why it gets hot, that exothermic reaction, gel, why it has that exothermic reaction. You have to understand your chemical breakdowns so that you can understand how they work on people's body. So if stuff happens like exothermic reactions, you can explain to the person, the client, that it's happening because it's hardening under the UV lamp. The heat is because it's hardening. And then don't buy random products just because TikTok says so. Learn your brands, learn your curing times and your chemical reactions. Test the products on yourself first before you even test it on a person. And never mix your brands unless you know how they interact together. On yourself first before you test it on a person. Again, we are not looking for lawsuits here. We are not looking for liability. We are looking for loyalty. So as long as you test your products on yourself and you know how they worked and you know that there's no, product breakdown, it's going to be okay. Just learn, constantly invest in your craft. Number 6, this job and this field is so taxing on your body, so you have to really protect your body. So when you're working, just stay conscious, sit up, sit back with your shoulders back, and literally have this form about you so that you're not hunched over. Because if you're hunched over like this, I guarantee you, year 10 into your career, you're gonna be hunched over even more like this and like this and like this. So just sit up straight and make sure that your shoulders are back. Make sure that you're able to use your ergonomics to, stand up straight. Protect your eyes, protect your hands, protect your body. When you're doing anything with any product, make sure you're wearing gloves. Make sure you're wearing eye protection. Make sure you're wearing a mask. First and foremost, out of all of it, your personal protective equipment is really important, very important. But further from that, make sure you're wearing long sleeves. So a lab coat is best in situations. Make sure you're wearing long sleeves so that nail dust isn't getting on you. Make sure that you have something protecting your body and your skin, because anything on you, it can cause reactions over time. So just, using tools that are best for you too, making sure you're sitting right. All these come into play when it's time to maximize your longevity working as a nail tech. So these 6 things are something that I wish somebody would have told me when I started my journey as a nail tech. If you found this related, if you learned something, drop a comment down below if you'd like to see these videos again. Like, comment, and subscribe. I drop new videos every single week, so please tune in. Again, my name is Angel, and thank you so much for tuning in. Bye, guys.